Thank you for watching, liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing right now. Hello world, I'm Chris Pirillo, and I like things that don't require an internet connection. Like many of the games that I grew up with. Like all of the games that I grew up with, because I didn't grow up with the internet. Do you fancy playing a round of skee-ball? I'd say something witty about this part of the packaging, but I'm going to go ahead and leave those jokes up to you. I'm reading a comment right now on YouTube suggesting that I can put those balls on my chin. Why? Okay, internet, you asked for it. Chris Pirillo with 2 balls on his chin. My balls got stuck in the machine. Seriously, I can't get my balls out. Oh, 1 ball dropped. 30 points! That itself is higher than any score I ever achieved with 9 balls at an arcade skee-ball machine. Oops. You gotta be incredibly careful with this particular set because otherwise the plunger will project your balls across the room. And you might lose them forever. 1 more attempt. 20. Tabletop skee-ball is fun, challenging, affordable, and relatively portable at the same time. But what if, due to circumstances beyond your control, you only have 1 ball to play with? Then it's time to break out the foosball table, baby! Though you might note that it also comes with 2 balls. But why would you play foosball with 2 balls at play? That sounds so unnatural. The field happens to be felt covered for smooth play. Oh, and not that it matters, not that I'm comparing or anything, but the balls that come with a foosball game are smaller than the balls that come with a skee-ball game. And if I learned anything from AC/DC, it's that we all can't have big balls. Even though I used to play this a lot when I was younger, this is the very first foosball table I've ever owned. But it's not a lot of fun when you're playing with yourself. You gotta find a flat surface to play it on too, because as the balls pass through the goals, they'll drop directly onto the table. I'm gonna play the silver players and, the black players just scored! How'd that happen? I suck at playing with myself. Now perhaps you're not a fan of playing with balls. Would you prefer cubes? This is the Star Wars Galactic Dice Game. It reminds me a lot of Rock, Paper, Scissors, Lizard, Spock. Remember that dice game? I talked about it in the Pirillo Pick series a year ago. You could roll a C-3PO, a Stormtrooper, Boba Fett, where? R2-D2, Yoda, or my personal favorite, Darth Vader. Jabba, Lando, Princess Leia, Luke, Chewie. How the hell is this happening to me? There are so many good dice games that you can play, and they don't necessarily have to involve the classic-looking dice. And it's not that I'm biased or anything, but rolling 3 Vaders scores you the most points. Just saying. If you happen to be a fan of both dice and classic games, then I gotta tell you about this. It's Pac-Man Yahtzee! Which, as you can see, I got on sale. And if you'd like to save money on anything that I'm showcasing today, be sure to check out the links in this video's description. It includes both collectible dice and the Pac-Man Dice Cup. And apparently a beef jerky candy bar that I forgot I had. Plus some stowaway garbage pail kids from an earlier video. Don't ask me how this is happening, I swear, I didn't plan this part. And if you loathe in-app purchases, no quarters are required to play this game. I played a lot of Pac-Man back in the day, but I happen to be one of those who prefers Ms. Pac-Man. The game looks like a lot of fun, but I kind of wish I could have saved its cardboard backing for something. And you know, even if you don't happen to be a fan of dice or Yahtzee in general, this is probably the best Pac-Man desktop collectible I've ever seen. To get the dice inside, you simply pop open Pac-Man's butt. I prefer my Yahtzee shaken, not stirred. Waka 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 waka. Yahtzee! No wait! Yentl! I think I'm going to quit while I'm ahead. If you know of any other awesome table games that I might want to try if I haven't tried them already, be sure to let me know. I'm interested. But at this point, I'm going to leave you to your own devices.